this is a dynasty, man. This is something great we are witnessing right now, and we have to realize that and not take it for granted, and cherish these moments that we actually watching this greatness of basketball. Welcome to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we got to talk about the wrap up of the NBA Finals, Game 6, Boston versus Golden State. So before the series, I picked the Warriors to win the series in 6. I picked Steph Curry to be the MVP, which I believe everybody did who picked the Warriors, and that happened to the T. Steph Curry had a great series, man. He played very great. This Game 6 game, he closed it out on a good note, MVP fashion. Steph had 34 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 57% from the field, 54% from 3. So we got to take a look at Steph's resume, and we got to visit this question: is he top 10? I mean, he's a 4-time NBA champion. He's a 2-time league MVP. 1-time unanimous. He's a 2-time scoring champion. Now, guys, this is him as a guard, point guard. 2-time scoring champion. And now he's a finals MVP. So I'm going to make another video about my top 10, and we're going to revisit this top 10 list, and we'll see if Steph's going to make the list. But Steph Curry was great today. When he came out the game in the first half, the bench, Jordan Poole had 15 points. Andrew Wiggins had 18 points. He played good when Steph was on the bench. Otto Porter hit 2 clutch threes to kill momentum for the Celtics. But when Curry went to the bench, and Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole went off basically, and they stretched the lead out to double digits, almost basically like to I believe 16 points. But then the third quarter, the Celtics started making a run. They put Curry back in the game. He kept Curry. The midway through the third, all the way up to the end of the game, Curry kept the pace where it's supposed to be. Like whenever the Celtics punched the Warriors with a haymaker, the Warriors responded with a 3 on their own, with a buck on their own, with a steal, transition bucket on their own. One person that played great today, and I think it was just the championship in him, because he's had a rough series. People has been getting on him because of the podcast and everything. Draymond Green, man. Draymond Green in this game, he had a great game, man. He had 12 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and guess what? 1 foul. I feel like in that second quarter when they went in that run, every time it was a dead ball, but not a dead ball. Whenever the Celtics missed a shot or they turned the ball over, the ball ended up in Draymond's hands in transition, and he made the right decision. He played so good defensively also. See, look, the Celtics, they were the best defensive team in the league. And historically, they is a great team all around as far as defensive-wise. Warriors are right behind them second, but that was without Draymond Green a lot of the year in the second half, in the back end of the year. So the Warriors might have been the best team in the NBA. And I believe Steve Kerr said this too. They won this NBA championship due to their defense. Speaking of defense, Jaylen Brown, you were the best player on the Celtics in this NBA Finals. Jaylen Brown had 34 points, but he had 5 turnovers. That's Jaylen Brown's issue. This offseason, Jaylen Brown has to get in the lab and work on his ball handling. A lot of his turnovers is him losing the ball. But he had a good second half. He had 10 points in the third quarter, 10 points in the fourth quarter. Right? Him and Al Horford were the ones that was carrying them in the second half. Al Horford in the third quarter alone had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and a crucial block shot. So the person that killed the Celtics is the quote-unquote superstar everybody is proclaiming this guy to be, is Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum in this game had 13 points, 5 turnovers, shooting 33% from the field. Do y'all know in the second half, in the most important game of your life, Jayson Tatum shot 12% from the field and only scored 2 points? See, the reason why I'm so hard on Jayson Tatum because He does things. He try to mimic Kobe Bryant. He sends Kobe Bryant, look, God rest his soul, he's not even with us no more. He sends Kobe Bryant a text message. You know, he wearing the Kobe Bryant band. Hey, nothing wrong with that if you perform somewhat like, I'm not saying be like Kobe all the way, but be somewhat like Kobe in these finals. Like I said, Jaylen Brown outplayed Jayson Tatum. Listen, there's a video. If you check my IG, I posted it, or my TikTok. Follow me on IG or TikTok. I refuse to lose sports. I had reposted a clip of me 7 months ago. 7 months ago saying, today, I would take Jaylen Brown over Tatum. And the reason why, because Brown, and I said it in the clip, Brown is way more aggressive than Tatum. And I said in the clip, Tatum is more talented and everything. He don't display that on the floor on a consistent basis. And that's exactly what we saw in this NBA Finals. Do y'all know this NBA Finals, Jaylen Brown averaged 23 points, shot 43% from the field? And do you know that Tatum averaged 21 points, 36% from the field? What? And you supposed to be a superstar? You first team All NBA? I know he's 24. I know he's young. I know he's going. I believe Tatum will come back way better next year. But we're talking about today. He is not a superstar, guys. He has a talent to be a superstar, but he's not a superstar yet. Maybe next year he will become a superstar. Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. That's what we were told. And listen, I picked. We did a NBA awards, whatever, for Refuse to Lose, and I actually voted for Marcus Smart to win defensive player of the year. But this has told you how great Steph Curry is. Marcus Smart has been the best defender on Stephen Curry his whole career. Marcus Smart is a defensive player of the year. Marcus Smart is a defensive player of the year on a team who's ranked #1 in defense. He also plays for a team who all 5 starters got a vote for all defense. But Steph Curry against that guy averaged 31 points in these finals, shot 48% from the field, 43% from 3. Do y'all know that's better than everything he did in the regular season? In the regular season, I think he averaged 25 points, shot 43% from the field, 38% from 3. And he actually increased that in the NBA Finals against the Defensive Player of the Year. And by the way, this was his best playoff series this year. Maybe in his career. I think it is. This is the best playoff series in his career against the best defensive team he's ever played in the NBA Finals. Man. So look, the Warriors, man, it's a dynasty. 6 finals appearances in the last 8 years. 4 championships in the last 8 years. Steve Kerr, 9 championships, 4 as a coach, 5 as a player. Steve Kerr as an NBA head coach, he has a 50% championship percentage. 50% of the seasons he's coached, he's won a championship. I don't think nobody else can say that. The trio, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, they surpassed Tim Duncan, I believe 2 wins ago, surpassed Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Tony Parker for the most NBA Finals wins as a trio. They passed them. That same trio has 4 titles. This trio has 4 titles, and they have done it much younger. All right? So this is a dynasty, man. This is something great we are witnessing right now, and we have to realize that and not take it for granted and cherish these moments that we actually watching this greatness of basketball. Steph Curry, man, he definitely needs, listen, as a point guard, guys, as 6'2", 6'3", however how tall he is, he's a point guard. Now, I know Magic was a point guard, but Magic was 6'9". As a point guard his size, he's the only guy his size that's, if you think about your top 10, all of them are big players. All of them are at least 6'5", 6'6", or bigger. Nobody's the same size as Steph Curry is being mentioned in the top 10. Maybe not in the top 15, maybe. So Steph Curry is doing something very great. Steve Kerr said that this dynasty would not be a dynasty without Steph Curry. I know the GM's done great. The owner's done great. We have great players in the organization. I believe I've done a good job, but this doesn't work without Steph Curry. Great journey, guys. You go to 4, you go to 5 championships in a row. Clay gets hurt in the championship. Clay is out for a whole year. Steph Curry in a few games in the season break his hand. Draymond Green had an opportunity. Steve Kerr said, "Listen, man, I wanted a red shirt Draymond." But Draymond had to stick around with Jordan Poole and all these guys to teach them the system. Even though they had a worse record in the NBA, it paid off because they got the number 2 pick in Wiseman, who's coming back next year. So guys like Looney developed more. Guys like Jordan Poole developed all that stuff. GP2 was in the G League for 5 years. And then Clay finally about to come back, gets hurt again, misses another year. Steph Curry comes back, wins scoring title. Do not makes the play in, lose to as a 7 seed, lose to LA, and by a shot by LeBron James, a clutch shot with his eyes closed, and lose to John Morant and the Grizzlies, who they had to play again this year, who they beat. They come back this year. They start off 18-2, I believe. Draymond gets hurt. Clay comes back. Draymond comes back. Steph gets hurt. There's a lot of crap going on. They get to the playoffs. They play Denver, win 4-1 easily. They play Grizzlies, get tested a little bit. They beat the Grizzlies. John Morant gets hurt. People are like, oh, they only won because y'all got hurt. Okay. They play Dallas, beat Dallas, or they only won because Dallas only got Luka. And they play the Celtics, who beat, by the way, the Brooklyn Nets the first round, KD and Kyrie, who beat Giannis. And listen, you gotta give the Celtics credit for this. You can't say, oh, they didn't have Chris Middleton. The Nets didn't have Kyrie last year when Giannis beat them. But are we giving Giannis? Are we shorting the Giannis championship? We're not doing that. So this is not shorting the Celtics run. They beat Giannis in 7. Then they beat Jimmy Butler and number 1 seed Miami Heat in 7. So this was a legitimate opponent for the Warriors. And Steph Curry has his best series against this team, who took out KD, Kyrie, Giannis, Jimmy Butler. Hey, man. I mean, just like Steph Curry said to Steph, what can they say now? What can they say now? So look, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning the NBA 21-22 championship. And like I told y'all on my IG Live, if you had anything planned at 9 o'clock Eastern time today, cancel it and watch this game, because this will be the final game of the season, and that's exactly what happened. So once again, congrats to the Warriors. Congrats to Steph Curry for winning Finals MVP. And hey, look, great job to the Celtics for getting this far. They will get better next year, y'all. They will be back. Trust me. Udoka got a year on his belt as a coach. He's going to learn from this. Jayson Tatum, you have to step up, man. You have to play like a superstar next year. And Jaylen Brown will get more love. I think Jaylen Brown will be an all-star next year. He'll get more love in the all-star voting. Maybe, and Marcus Smart also probably. But the Celtics will be back. They got to, of course, all season, you got to add players, and players going to leave. They got to retool the roster just a tad bit to get deeper on the bench, stuff like that. But I think they will be back, not back in the finals. I'm not going to predict that yet, but they will be a force to be reckoned with next year. So look, great job Celtics for giving the fight. Great job to Warriors for winning. Great job to Steph for Finals MVP. And that's all I have for you guys today. And I'll see y'all next episode. Hey, thank you for staying to the end. Before you leave, we have one thing I want to tell you. We have something called the jersey giveaway. We're looking to get 1,000 subscribers by June 21st. So once we hit that milestone, we're going to give out 5 jerseys of your choice during the giveaway once we hit the milestone on June 21st, 2022. So once this video is over, just go in the comment section, type in hashtag jersey giveaway, and you will enter the raffle contest. So thank y'all for cooperating. I appreciate it, and we'll see y'all next episode.